Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Shabbat. So I have a very telling and important story to tell you right now. And my wife and I just received a spiritual attack, right? And the name of the spirit was Blondie. I know it sounds very ridiculous, but that was the name of the spirit. The name of the spirit was Blondie. And this spirit looked like Shirley Temple. It had the figure of Shirley Temple. And I don't know if you ever watched Batman the animated series, but look up the villain known as Baby Doll in Batman the animated series. That was the figure of the spirit that was attacking us and our family this morning. Let me go into even greater detail. I was asleep, and in a dream I was being attacked by the spirit. And the name of the spirit was revealed to me by the Holy Spirit. And the name of the spirit, as I said before, was Blondie. As I began to pray to the Most High to rebuke Blondie and say, Blondie, be rebuked by the Most High. Blondie, be rebuked by the Most High. Right? She began to cover me with things that made it heavy. And it covered me, and I couldn't lift it off of me. So I wasn't able to speak against her. Eventually, I got these things off of me, and I began to rebuke her again and say, the Most High rebuke you, Blondie. The Most High rebuke you. Be removed. Be removed. The Most High rebuke you. Instead, the spirit basically woke me up out of my sleep. And at the same time that I woke out of my sleep, our son said, Mommy, and it woke my wife, right? So my wife, she got up quickly and ran to our son. And she said that our son is asleep. So she came back to bed now. And, I began to pray to the Most High. I began to pray to the Most High and say, Most High, what is this? What is this upon our family right now? What is this upon our family right now? And my wife began to tell me that she's hearing a spirit speak to her, telling her that it came to destroy the lineage, to destroy our lineage. And it said first, and this is how the spirit spoke to her. It said, first, it's going to deal with that scrawny little boy. And then it's going to deal with our damn daughter. That's what it said to her. That's what it said to her. And in the moment that I was praying while she was hearing that, she didn't tell me that yet, She didn't tell me that yet. She didn't reveal that she was hearing the spirit yet. In the moment that she was hearing those things, the Most High had revealed to me where the spirit came from. You understand? And I said to my wife, I said, honey, this spirit was sent by your sister. And she said, wait, you heard that too? You heard that too? I drew back and I said, And she said to me that the spirit was talking to her and telling her who sent it and what its job was. So immediately we sat up in the bed and began to pray. And I got out of the bed and I went into my children's bedroom and I began to pray. And I began to pray against this evil spirit. And I prayed that the Most High rebuke this spirit. And I prayed in Hebrew. Right? I pray that the Most High rebuke this spirit. And I called it by its name and told the spirit that the Most High rebuke you. Be removed. There is no welcoming committee in this house. You are not welcomed here. And wherever you came from, you will return there tenfold. Tenfold. Right? And I went back into my bedroom and I prayed with my wife. Right? And rebuked the spirit again. Prayed that the Most High rebuke the spirit. But because the power of rebuke doesn't come from us. The power of rebuke comes from Yahushua HaMashiach and the Most High himself. So I don't know where a lot of people are always talking about, I rebuke you, I rebuke you, I rebuke you. You have not been given that power to rebuke spirits. The power to rebuke spirits come from the Most High. For even when Michael the angel rebuked the devil himself, he said, the Most High rebuke you. He never said, I rebuke you. He said, the Most High rebuke you. So understand that when you are praying and when you are rebuking spirits, understand that it's not by your power, that power to rebuke spirit did not come from you, but it came from the Most High. The next point I want to make is this, is that you have family members out there that are wishing, hoping, and praying against your very marriage and your very family and your very household. Eventually, my wife and I are going to talk about the story of why she hates her sister. She does not like the woman. She's a deceptive woman. She's a snake in the grass. She and her husband. And the most wrong thing I have done was not listen to my wife when my wife told me, don't try to reconnect, with her. Don't try to reconnect our family with her. And I said, babe, it's not right that our children are growing up without knowing who their relatives are. And that's the most, that was a grace that, listen, let me cut a long story short for you people. In the beginning, my wife and I dated. I met her sister. We never got along. She never liked me. I said, okay, cool. The husband never liked me either. I didn't give a damn. My wife never had a good relationship with her sister, and she's let me know that from the beginning. You see me? My wife and I eloped and got married because we didn't want the harassment of her side of the family, her sister. Nevertheless, everybody else in the family was okay with us. You understand? Recently, my wife's mother no longer lives with us. She now lives with the sister through deceptive means. And I'm going to do a 3-part video about what happened to cause that. You understand? She left her mother in poverty and in squalor, and we took her in during the pandemic, and she has been living with us since then. And then in August, she suffered 3 mini strokes, and then all of a sudden this woman is pretending that she cares about her. But anyway, people, you have family members out there that they are praying for your marriage to end. They are praying against you instead of for you. You have literal women. And that's why I tell you time and time again, this whole church thing with black women is a church of Satan, because that's the type of women it breeds. That's the type of women it breeds. Wicked, vile, disgusting women that are praying against marriages and then going to church every Sunday and pretending that they love the Most High. The spirit itself told me that it was sent by the sister. And I sat up and I said, honey, your sister sent this spirit. It was just revealed to me that your sister sent this spirit. By what means she sent it, I don't know. But your sister sent this spirit to us to try and destroy our household, destroy our legacy, destroy our children, destroy our marriage. That's the type of people she has as relatives. And that's the type of person she's been avoiding. And I'm wondering to myself, you know, geez, I'm crying. You can't try to have a good relationship with your sister. This is why I no longer wonder why a lot of people, when we're all grown up, we don't want to deal with certain family members. We don't want them at our funeral. We don't want them at our wedding. We don't want them when we have gained positivity in life. Because they are a bunch of evil people. Imagine being a so-called Christian, so-called person who loves Yahushua HaMashiach, who the world calls Jesus, and sending spirits to destroy a family. Imagine that. Imagine being a so-called Christian and sending spirits to destroy a family. The worst decision I've ever made is deciding to bring these people back in proximity of our children, in proximity of our family, welcoming them into our home. I mean, it's a long story and I will get into it eventually. I will tell the story eventually. You understand? Of a daughter who claims she cared about her mother, but her mother was living in squalor and poverty till the point where we had to be filling up bottles of water and bringing those bottles for her mother to have to drink and to basically even wash herself. That's how much that woman loved her mother. And then all of a sudden now, when we were taking care of her mother, doing well with the mother and stuff, all of a sudden she's the caring daughter. All of a sudden she wants the best for her mother, when she didn't give a shit about her for 6 years. Lying piece of shit. Anyway, people, Hebrew Jamaican Coolie. Peace, I'm out.